Well, hello and welcome back to Elden Ring's map. I made this map here. I made it for myself because I know there's a lot of online maps. You might be thinking, like, hey, there's a lot of online maps, which I just said. But here's the thing, right? The online maps, they have their own thing going on. Like, they set them up exactly how they want them to be set up, and they're like, this is what's helpful to you. Well, I want to decide what's helpful to me. And when I'm using a map in the context of a bunch of videos that I'm using for a playthrough, I want it to be something that's completely blank that I can draw on myself. So I've made this enormous map by zooming in as far as I can on the game map, and then taking a full screen snip like 700 times and then lining them up pixel perfect. It probably took, no joke, like at least 100 hours of actually being in Photoshop working. So, I don't know. Maybe I have no life. Who knows? some of you might be thinking, well, that would take more than a week. I don't believe you. I've been working on this for like the past 4 or 5 episodes. So, yeah. Hey, maybe episodes will start being released a little more on time. That's a plus, right? But here I've zoomed out, and as you can see, the map is frickin' huge. The resolution of the map is like 18,700 by 18,100, something like that. It's a pretty crazy large resolution map, so like look how far I can zoom in before it starts getting blurry. Enough about how large the map is. Purpose of this, the reason that I did this, is I want to just be able to like come in here, I'll grab something to draw with, and I'll be like, so last episode we started out here, and then we traversed all the way over here, and for some reason, I'm from New Jersey now, or New York or something, I don't know, one of them eastern places. Yeah, so basically I'll use it for recaps, and I'll use it for, whatever I feel like. This is eventually just going to have everything that's in the game will be displayed on the map, which is kind of why I made it like this, and why I'm not going to be using images most of the time, and I'm actually going to be opening Photoshop to do stuff, because I can have layers like this. And then if I want the borders and the titles or something to disappear, I can just grab whatever I want to disappear, like say I just want the province borders to disappear. I can just grab those and move them below the map. And then boom, they're gone. Then I can put them back, and then boom, they're there. Or maybe I want them to be super prominent. I can move them to the top, and then they're over the top of everything, which they kind of already were, so that didn't really do much. But you get my point. But you may notice this border line here, goes like this, and you're like, what the hell is that all about, Goran? You freaking moron? What's the deal? Well, the problem is, right, if I zoom in here, and then I actually utilize what I just talked about, and I move the map to the top so that nothing is blocking it, right? Now you see there's a gray line. That's actually on the in-game map. And a lot of people would probably see that and be like, oh, well, they made the map first, then they made the game, and they were like, we can't really get rid of this line, so it's just kind of there. Actually, I don't know if this is actually the reason the border lines are there, where they are, but the lore in the item descriptions suggests that there's a lot of contested territory that gets fought over. Different parts of territory belong to different people at certain times. So the way I like to interpret it, again, I'm not saying this is how it is, but the way I like to interpret it is the in-game borders, like say you cross this line here, right? And it says you're in Caelid. Well, it's saying you're in Caelid is sort of like if you could talk to the people there. Like, yeah, this line indicates that currently Godric holds this part of Caelid, but everybody past this line that actually separates the lands is like, no, we're Radahn's people. So the people are for Radahn, but politically, the border lines drawn on the map is like, this is Godric's. And then the Dragon Barrow, is also a little bit different. Like, it has this section here, whereas in the game, the Dragon Barrow is just like that, right? So, but like I said, my interpretation, you interpret how you like, I'll interpret correctly. I'm just kidding. You have your own opinions, that's fine. we can differ. I should point out, I also made individual maps. I have all these, and I have 2 different maps of each area. I haven't done, like, consecrated snowfields and mountaintops of the giants yet, because we haven't gone there yet. Stop talking about it, that's spoilers. But I have map of Limgrave, right? Which this is the borders on the map. And then I have Greengrave, which is the borders in-game, when it actually tells you that you've entered a new area. I don't know that I'll ever feel like I need to switch between them, but, you know, who knows? Maybe. Maybe I should have them both different layers, and I can volley between them as I need. That sounds like a good idea. Let's move on to what I'm using the maps for, and go... Last episode, we started... I'm gonna use purple. It's fabulous. Started right here, went this way, and then after we myrtleated that person, we went around down here. Then we traveled over here, murdered a whole bunch of fools there. That we actually completely made them extinct, and it gave us some healing for it. Then we continued this way, killed a couple of land octopuses. Everywhere there's a US, if it's plural, it ends in I, unless it's an octopus. I don't know. English is dumb. Anyways, then we went right here. We killed Mr. Horseman. He's riding a horse. He's big. He's scary. He's like, hey, check me out. I got this flail with the dangly bits. And we were like, we're gonna kill you. And we did. And then, to end the episode, we traveled way back up to where it all started inside this place. And we went down in the dungeon area and we killed the ulcerated tree spirit. Yeah, and that's the recap. And now today, get rid of these. I said get rid of these. We're gonna leave our humble beginnings and we're gonna go, I think, first here. And we're gonna kill a dragon. And then we're gonna go, we really need to correct something. And go way over here, and come up here, and go way up here. But first, we're going to the dragon. I think he's already in the lake, lurking and whatnot. Hey, dragon! What has 2 legs and is about to be dead? It's you, bud. Yikes. Oh, I'm still down some healing. That's not good. Oh, this is bad. I don't want to be here. Okay, I made it. When does the bleed? Ouch. Yep, that's a death. Well, I got him down to half health first attempt. That's pretty good. Oh, he jumped up on the cliff. I hope he's not going to do that a lot. It causes problems when he jumps up on the cliff like that. It's what they call not a good time. Buff. Entering the fight for real this time. Good try, bud. That's a weird angle. Thought that was him for a split second. It was the dragonfly. That was him. Alright. Sweet dreams, Agheel. A new draconic power is available at the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. And I got the Dragon Heart. Was that our first dragon? It was. The Dragon Heart seized by a dragon tracker. Riddled with gravel stone, this grotesque organ continues to beat vivaciously. An offering used in the Dragon Communion. Consume a dragon's heart at the altar to make its power yours. While a terrible and savage-looking thing, the heart has a peculiar beauty to it. What a beautiful, still-beating, ripped out of the chest of a living creature heart. I'm sorry, but no, it's not beautiful. Like, that's a lie. Oh, suppose I'll pick up the runes that I dropped the first time I fought him. Give me them back. That's a lot of runes. I should probably have leveled before I fought him, and also picked those up before I continued the fight. But you know what? Nothing bad happened. Therefore, I did nothing incorrectly. That's how that works, right? And then we're gonna go all the way over here. And then we're gonna rest at the site of grace, for sure. We're gonna level up. And we're gonna keep buffing intelligence and faith. What do we need for that, that spell that I got recently? 3 weeks ago, recently? 34 intelligence and 24 faith. Alright, only like 20 more levels to go. We're almost there. Yeah, we need to go this way. Come along with me on a journey. We're gonna stick to the road, maybe? Where's the road? Who are you? Get out of here. Nobody loves you. You're gonna die alone. It's kind of a rude thing to say, isn't it? That's okay. That's it. It's just okay to say that. This game has such stunning visuals. Look at this. Every direction you look right now, just crazy. Sort of like that direction. Well, no, there's the God Race and the tower. And the castle. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's just every direction. Good game, Miyazaki. Good game. You done good. And George R.R. Martin and all the other people that worked on it. It was a team effort, and the team done good. I like this game. Really hoping I don't run into any lobsters. That's poison stuff. We don't want to go in there yet. Here's a grace. We'll go ahead and grab it and just try to remember that we haven't done anything here. Because if I die, which I might, because there's dangerous stuff around here, I don't want to have to run all the way back. You know what I'm saying? When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
And yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps. Why the hell is he quoting Halo right now? That's weird. Well, these past couple weeks I watched some SGDQ VODs, and there was a point where I watched them out of order, and I watched Elden Ring and Halo Infinite back to back. So playing Elden Ring reminded me of Halo. And now you know that, and aren't you glad? Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't want to do that. Who's Edgar? That's weird. When am I out of combat? Now, apparently. Yeah, go back to your world, whoever you are. I don't know who that is. We've never met him before. Let's go ahead and grab this, Grace. We just don't want the one by the shack, because it's very important later. It pertains to a storyline that we've already started, and I don't want to progress it right now. I want to wait until we're actually ready to do this area. Hello, headless spectral giant. How fares you? I think he's upset about me being here. That guy probably will be upset as well. Alright, here's the portals. There's 1, 2, 3. Am I gonna have to kill these giants? Are they just gonna stay permanently upset until I make them shut up? Oh no, I can rest here. Make them go back. That'll be good. Yeah, go back whence he came. And now we travel over yonder and find the Imbued sword key, which I will read while we progress, because I forgot to read it before I used it, so I can't jump back into the game and read it. Good for me. Stone sword key is a stone key shaped like a sword, imbued with rich blue magic. Breaks the seal on the imp statues guarding the sending gates enshrined in each belfry, but remains embedded in the statue after use, meaning it can only be used once. Think well before using it. The Precipice of Anticipation. I think that might be the one. There are 3 different places we can go, and I'm thinking of one in particular. Night Sky Unceasing. And this one's called the Crumbling Lands, yes? Yeah. Okay, so we don't want that one. We don't want the night sky. We want the Precipice of Anticipation, if I recollect correctly. I really, really don't want to waste this or go to the wrong place and show something I don't want to show yet, though, so I'm gonna double check. Because I'm almost 100% certain that these 3 towers are the only places you can use an Imbued sword key, and there are only 3 Imbued sword keys in the entire game, so it'd be really difficult to find another one. Okay. Whoopsie! Accidentally did a combat art. I was correct. The Precipice of Anticipation. And now we are going to correct a wrong. The boss counter is lopsided. It says we've met more than we've killed. And I'm gonna make that right. It is time. Alright. Now we fix things. Nascent butterfly. Have we picked up those? I know we got the flamey butterflies. Did we get the nascenty butterflies? The rainbow butterfly wood. I need to finish that playthrough. This is another one of the playthroughs on my channel, and I need to finish it. The nascent butterfly is an arcane butterfly with translucent wings. This butterfly appears as if it's just emerged from its cocoon for its entire life. Weird. What a weird life form. The grafted scion. Aha, sweet revenge. We did it. No! Well, that's what I get for staying in his face and spamming, I guess.
The chapel of anticipation.
I'm anticipating my wedding at this chapel. Roar! Stop it. Oh, you're doing that number, huh? Oh, jeez. I thought I was gonna push the bleed there. Stop it. No. There it is. Enemy felled. If I'm not mistaken, that puts us at 21 out of 21. And I'm never mistaken. I'm mistaken a lot. Okay. Ornamental straight sword and the golden beast crest shield. Slender straight sword patterned after an antique ornament. Superior swordsmen prefer to wield one in each hand. After falling from grace, the dregs of the golden lineage sought power and purpose in the past. Bears the unique skill Golden Tempering. Cross the two swords to grant their attacks holy essence. While in effect, strong attack performs a dual-wielding combo attack. Nice. The Golden Beast Crest Shield is a shield of dull gold with a beast engraved as its crest. You don't say. Lighter than most great shields and subsequently easier to wield. The beast depicted is Serosh, aged counselor who guides the golden lineage. There's no skill, which is like the best skill to have on a shield. Death does not use shields. Except for that one time. The one time against the Tree Sentinel, I believe. Here I go again on my own. I think, yes, this area is open now. From the beginning of the game. The Stormhawk King. The ashes of a hawk which heeds no summons. So it's ashes, but you can't summon it. The ashes of a hawk revered by all others as sovereign back in the days when the Stormvale's winds still raged like no other. This ancient monarch is proud, however, refusing to answer anyone's summons. This guy thinks he's hot shit because he doesn't let me use him as a pet. Well, guess what, bitch? You're still a pile of ashes in my pocket. A Twezza test. Stormhawk Deenh. A consolation prize. Used to summon the spirit of Deenh the Stormhawk. Spirit of a fierce hawk that faithfully rendered lifelong service to the old king of Stormvale long ago, when the true storm raged. Its cries embolden its fellows in battle, and the tempestuous winds that encircle it shred through foes. Nice. Alright. Well, I think we'll end it where we started it this episode. Well, we'll end this episode where we started the playthrough. You know what I meant. Anyways, like and subscribe if you want to do that. And, I've been Gorn Starborn, and you've been beautiful people. And I'll see you next time. Love you, goodbye!